All right. New deep dive today. You know all that info you sent about steel horse leather?
Yeah.
Their bags, they really got me thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Especially all that full grain leather talk. What even is that? And why is it like a big deal for their stuff?
See, that's the thing about full grain. It's not just like a marketing thing, Yeah. It actually tells you a lot about the leather itself, I mean.
Okay, so like break it down for those of us who don't speak fluent leather.
Okay, so imagine the hide of an animal.
Yeah, gotcha.
Full grain is that very top layer, the part that's facing the world.
Right.
Sun, wind, maybe a few scrapes along the way. All that toughens it up, makes those fibers super tight, super durable.
So like the hide's own personal shield.
Exactly.
And that's what steel horse leather uses for their bags. No wonder they're always going on about how their bags can take a beating.
Exactly. And because it's so strong, it doesn't just wear out. It gets better.
Wait, seriously?
Oh, yeah. They talk about those bags developing a patina.
Hold on, patina. Sounds like some fancy cheese or something.
Think of it like this. Over time, all those little adventures you have, they leave their mark, right? Scratches, scuffs, even the sunlight.
Yeah.
It all blends together, creates this unique look, this story on the surface. That's the patina.
So it's like the leather's aging gracefully, getting more character.
You got it.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that is seriously cool. My old backpack just like gets faded and gross. I want a patina. But wait, doesn't all this start with, an animal hide?
It does. It does. And while we often think cowhide, full grain can come from a surprising range of animals.
Right.
Goats, sheep, pigs.
Okay, sure. Makes sense.
Even kangaroos.
Wait, hold up. Kangaroos? Now that's what I call durable leather. You're telling me I could have a kangaroo backpack that, like, develops a patina over time? Okay, you've officially blown my mind. But how does it actually work? How do they get from a kangaroo chilling in the outback to one of these incredible bags?
It's quite the journey, actually. Think of it in 3 main stages. You've got preparing the raw material, then tanning the hide, and then what's called crusting. Each one is crucial to get that final, high-quality, full-grain leather.
3 stages, huh? Okay, let's break this down. What happens in that first stage, prepping the hide?
So first, those hides arrive at the tannery, fresh from,
Yeah, fresh is fresh.
And they start to decompose pretty quickly, right? So to preserve them, make sure they're pristine, they do something really interesting. They pack them in rock salt. 4 to 30 days.
30 days in a salt pile. That's longer than some cheeses age for.
Right.
I guess good things come to those who wait, especially when it comes to quality leather. So what happens after their little salt spa treatment?
Then it's time to get those hides squeaky clean. Remove any remaining dirt, the hair, all that good stuff. There are different methods, but often they'll soak the hides in lime, which also softens them up. And remember how we talked about full grain being the top P layer?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is where they actually split the hide to get to that good stuff.
So it's already pretty involved, even before we get to the actual tanning part. I'm starting to understand why steel horse leather is so proud of using this stuff. It's a whole process.
Exactly. And speaking of tanning, that's where things get really interesting. So we've got these, like, meticulously prepped hides, right? And now it's time to transform them into that, durable, long-lasting leather, the kind we all know and, love. And trust me, you can forget those images you have of those spray tanning booths. This is a whole different ballgame.
All right. I'm intrigued. Hit me with it. What actually happens in this tanning process?
Okay, so picture this. Giant drums.
Okay.
Filled with this special concoction, brewed from natural plant materials, called tannins.
Tannins.
Yeah, these tannins are like the secret sauce, They bind to the proteins in the hide, which basically locks out decomposition, turns it into something that can last for years. Decades, even.
So no harsh chemicals, just like plant power. I'm guessing that's a big part of why steel horse leather is so into this whole full grain thing. It's natural, sustainable. But how long are we talking, though? How long do these hides, hang out in their tannin bath?
We're talking, up to 8 hours.
8 hours.
Yeah, it's like this slow dance in those drums. Mm-hmm. The hides are tumbling around, absorbing all those tannins, transforming into something truly remarkable,
8 hours. They really take their time with it. But hey, you know what? I get it. If you want that quality, that durability that steel horse leather is known for, you got to put in the time. So this brings us back to that whole patina thing, right? This is where it starts to develop.
100%.
Yeah.
Without proper tanning, the leather just wouldn't be able to withstand years of use.
Yeah.
And age so gracefully, It's like building a strong foundation for a house. The tanning process ensures the leather can develop that beautiful patina over time.
So it's like giving it that like vintage look right from the start, but in a way that's built to last. Okay, so the hide is prepped, tanned to perfection. What's next? One more stage in this leather journey, right?
Crusting.
You got it. Crusting is where we move from like the science of it all to a bit of an art form.
Ooh.
We're talking about taking that tough tanned leather and giving it the exact look, the feel, the character we're going for, right? This is where those like artisan skills really come into play.
Artisan skills. Sounds fancy.
Right.
Give me the details. What kind of things are they doing in this crusting phase?
Think of it like this. They might oil the leather to make it supple,
Okay.
brush it to give it a specific texture. You know, they might even use a technique called glazing.
Glazing. Okay, now you're just making me hungry.
Not quite edible.
Ah.
Although some might say a well-crafted leather bag. Ah, yes. Just a feast for the eyes. But seriously, glazing is super cool. It's basically like polishing the leather, right? Giving it that smooth, sometimes even slightly shiny finish that you see on, you know, a lot of high-end bags. Okay, yeah, now I can picture it. That rich, luxurious look. I bet Steel Horse Leather's bags go through a serious glazing process.
Absolutely. And each of these crusting techniques plays a part in ensuring the final product not only looks the part, but also functions exactly how it should, right?
Right.
You want a backpack to be sturdy, to be able to handle, like, some rough and tumble.
For sure. But then a messenger bag, you might want that to be, like, a little more flexible.
Exactly. And that's the kind of attention to detail, right? That sets Steel Horse Leather apart.
Okay. Yeah.
They're not just churning out bags, they're crafting them.
Yeah.
Using these, like, time-tested techniques,
Yeah.
all in the name of creating something exceptional.
It's like they're making art you can sling over your shoulder.
So to recap for our listener, we've got full grain leather, the top layer of the hide, the one that's been through it all, right?
Right. Yeah.
And we've got these 3 stages: prepping, tanning, crusting, and that transforms that rawhide into something durable, beautiful, uniquely characterful.
And don't forget that incredible patina.
That visual history each piece develops.
It's like your own personal time capsule, but in bag form.
Huh.
Okay, but we've gone deep on the what? Full grain leather. But what does it all mean for, for our listener? Why should they care about all this leather lingo?
Because knowing what to look for,
Right.
it can completely change how you shop for leather goods.
Oh, okay.
It's like the difference between buying a print and an original painting.
Ooh, okay.
One is mass produced, the other has like a story, a soul,
Ooh, I like that.
and full grain leather. That's the original, the
Yeah.
real deal.
And with Steel Horse Leather, you're not just getting any old full grain.
Yeah.
You're getting the good stuff.
There you go.
Meticulously crafted, built to last, and ready to collect some stories of its own.
Imagine like pulling out your steel horse bag years from now, right? It's got that gorgeous patina, those little marks from your travels, your daily grind, maybe even a coffee spill or two.
Hey, nobody's perfect.
Exactly. It's a conversation starter, a reflection of your own unique journey. And that's something you just don't get that with those, synthetic knockoffs.
Okay, I am SOLD. Next time I need a new bag, it's Steel Horse Leather or bust. But hey, listener, you know what? Don't just take our word for it. Next time you see A&Y leather product, take a closer look.
Yeah.
Check out the texture. Look for those signs of craftsmanship.
Ask yourself, could this be full grain? What might its journey have been from animal to finished product?
Ooh, I like it.
Trust me, once you start seeing the world through, like, leather-loving eyes, there's no going back.
I love it. Consider that our challenge for this deep dive, listener. Get out there, explore the world of leather, and who knows, maybe you'll discover your own appreciation for, the artistry of it all. Until next time, keep those minds curious.